Sylvester Stallone, the story of resilience after being rejected 15,000 times by film agencies. Hello and welcome back to our YouTube channel. Sylvester Stallone is a legend of Hollywood action cinema. He has given life to two of the most iconic movie characters, Rocky Balboa and John Rambo. He's not just an exceptional actor, but also film director, screenwriter, and film producer as well. Life wasn't easy for Sylvester Stallone growing up, and he did some odd jobs to survive and even sold his dog for a few bucks. But never gave up his hope and determination of becoming an actor and achieving his goals. There should be a movie on his life story, and we can be certain that it would be a blockbuster because it's a story of resilience. So, without further ado, let's get started to know his journey of becoming a Hollywood legend.
Nighthawks.
I like that. He's the man. He's the nicest guy in Hollywood, the greatest guy ever, seriously.
Early life. Born on July 6, 1946 in New York, eldest son of Frank Stallone Sr., a hairdresser and beautician, and Jacqueline Labofish, an astrologer, former dancer, and women's wrestling promoter. His father was from Italy and immigrated to the United States in the 1930s, while his mother is half French and of Ukrainian descent. He has a younger brother, Frank Stallone, who is also an actor and musician. At the time of his delivery, there were some complications that caused paralysis of a facial nerve on his left side. As a child, his idol was Superman, and one afternoon he put on a cape and jumped from the roof of his house. Upon landing on the ground, he broke his collarbone. Education. He had a very difficult and unstable childhood as his family was very poor and disunited. In just 11 years, he was expelled from 14 schools. But due to his great athletic ability, he was able to study thanks to the fact he was awarded a scholarship. He became a star college football player and attended an American college in Geneva, Switzerland. After returning to the United States, he enrolled to study drama at the University of Miami and began writing as well.
Come with me. Man. I love you from my heart. God bless your family too. You're the best, man. God bless you forever.
Hey, it's on.
Hey, don't start.
Following his passion. Before dedicating himself to the world of cinema, he carried out various jobs to support himself. He went to work at the zoo cleaning the lion's cage, but the money was not enough, and he was evicted from his apartment, having to live for several days in a bus terminal. In New York, he was rejected more than 1,500 times by film agencies. Taking advantage of his size and stocky build, Sylvester Stallone played a leading role in two pornographic films under the name of The Italian Stallion. Soon after, he made his film debut with small roles in the well-known films Bananas, 1971, and Clute, 1971. Making his way to Hollywood. He was getting hopeless with his situation until one day he saw a Muhammad Ali fight that inspired him and for which he decided to write a script for a boxer on the rise. Necessity and lack of money made Stallone write the script in 3 days.
Because I was only being cast as kind of the heavy. I was the one that would mug Jack Lemmon. I would mug Woody Allen. I was the mugger. I mug Kojak. That was like, go get the mugger. So I thought, okay, why don't I take a character who's kind of a mugger, a loan shark, but he also has a lot inside that no one has really seen before. So you combine the two, and out came Rocky.
But when he tried to sell it, there were no takers. Sometime later, he met some producers, delighted to take the film to Hollywood. But he rejected, as he wanted to be the lead in the movie. They offered him $125,000 and he refused again. He was offered more money and insisted on rejecting the offer. Finally, after several negotiations, he managed to sell it. The producers bought the script from him and agreed to let him take the lead role. They paid him $300,000.
The rest of the cast, did they have any doubts in you?
100%. I doubted myself, sure. Are you kidding? They said basically over a dead body. We got this character, because at that time you had a lot of young actors who were energetic, like Jimmy Caan and Burt Reynolds and Ryan O'Neal. Everyone fancied themselves as a fighter. And they said, who's that guy with a crooked mouth and the droopy? No, forget him.
Rocky premiered on November 21st, 1976 to great success. It won Oscars for Best Direction, Best Picture, and Best Editing. Sylvester Stallone never looked back again, and the rest is history as he is one of the most anticipated action heroes of Hollywood. His workout routine to becoming Rocky. Bringing this iconic character to life was no easy task. This has been confirmed by Sylvester Stallone himself on several occasions. To play Rocky and Rambo, his two most famous characters, Sylvester Stallone had to be in the best shape of his life. To do this, he followed a special routine and changed his training for each movie. Stallone preferred variety. One day he could train with 3 sets of 15 reps, and another day do 7 sets of 3 reps. He also used the pyramid method a lot, progressively increasing or decreasing the number of repetitions, and training to fail until the muscles were fatigued. Diet plan. As for the diet, for him staying well hydrated was the most important thing. He had a high protein and vegetable intake. He had around 4 meals a day, which would usually be, before breakfast, a glass of liquid amino acids. Breakfast, 3 egg whites, Irish omelette, whole wheat toast, fresh papaya, and a few figs. Lunch, roasted pumpkin, skinless grilled chicken, salad, figs, and berries. Dinner, salad, grilled fish, high-fiber toasted bread, and, on certain dates, veal. His story is truly an inspirational one and gives every one of us the confidence to pursue our goals despite failure. We'll end it with one of his quotes as he said, quote, "I'm not the richest, smartest, or most talented person in the world, but I succeed because I keep going and going and going," end quote.